everyone, and welcome to Prestige Encounters, the Dungeons and Dragons campaign brought to you by Lich Souls Gaming. I am your Dungeon Master, Michael, and we have an exciting session in store for you tonight. But first, we have a few announcements to get through. First and foremost, a lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group creating goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you'll be using at your tables at home. For more information, go to midnightsyndicate.com or use the command !midnight in our Twitch chat for a clickable link. You can watch their music videos on YouTube, listen to their music on Spotify, or even ask your Amazon Alexa device to play Midnight Syndicate right now. We have artwork. Artwork for our characters is all made by Jeremiah. Jeremiah is our resident artist here in the campaign. His health bar is there flashing red as he got really hurt in the last session. And you know, you can commission him for him to make artwork of your character as well. Commissioning means you pay the artist money that they ask for their artwork to be done. So
they deserve it.
Excellent art.
And it's great art. Great price. Lich Souls Gaming and Jeremiah, more importantly. So join our Discord at lichsouls.com/discord to be able to message him, because if you have a mutual server with him, you can message him. It's Slime Rise, Jeremiah, parentheses Rosad. It's great. And yeah, it's almost spooky season. Everybody, fall's happening just a few days away. So that's really exciting. A reminder, an announcement that we want to have a session 3 weeks from today, as some of us will be out of town. So we want to have a session on October, I believe that is the 7th.
Where you going?
It's October the 8th. So October the 8th, we will be not having a session.
Nailed it.
So because some of us are going to New York Comic Con, so hooray!
Yeah,
we're not guests, we're not featured guests, we're just going. We're customers.
But if you are going to Comic Con and you want to see him, he'll be there.
And, yay! Great, it's fantastic.
You know,
and
it's only New York City. I'm sure you can find 2 people in New York City.
okay,
Yeah.
keep looking.
Yep.
I think that's
if you-
enough of that. How about we play
Dice?
some Dungeons and Dragons?
Did we talk about dice though?
Only Crits is one of our sponsors. They make dice. You can get a discount on your dice at onlycrits.com by using the code LichSouls at checkout. Resin dice, gemstone dice, metal dice, dice towers, dice related accessories. They're fantastic. We like dice. We like click clack rocks. And yeah. Grab your drinks, grab your snacks as we welcome you to our table, and we begin tonight's session of Prestige Encounters. And here to tell us what happened last week, in her very own words, is none other than Talia. Take it away.
Mum and Dad, I know you can't hear me, but I just need someone to talk to. I don't know what to do. I'm so overwhelmed. First Valerie, then Crom, and now Emmeline is dead. It's like everyone I ever get close to is taken away from me. I found your killer, but I couldn't even act out my revenge. I've failed you. I've disappointed your memory. Your killer and his friend disappeared before I could finish him off. Sanasha was lost in the water, and we were struggling killing a Hydra. However, before we lost all hope, Emmeline came in with a man whose name was Pudark to save the day. I thought I was going to die, but he came in with a jewel and obliterated it instantly. Thankfully, Sanasha was found to be alive thanks to Percy and was later healed by Pudark too. The stranger has been so helpful, it made me wonder how he was so powerful. Sanasha revealed he was part of a group called the Seekers, something that unfortunately I don't know anything about. Turns out that Hydras can be killed by radiant damage, plus enough damage to stop them from growing back ahead. With this information, we were able to kill the other Hydra in our sights without anyone taking any more damage. Instead of leaving, Percy wanted to explore further into the tunnels. It felt like a bad idea, but maybe it was supposed to lead us to the last Hydra. We found a room with 3 circular glyphs next to a massive dragon skeleton. Nobody wanted to touch this glyph, but a voice entered our heads, urging and mocking us with the promise of fame, power, or fortune. Of course, it was Kydro, but we couldn't even react in time before he made Pudak disappear out of the room as if it was some funny trick he wanted to play on us. Our only way out was to do what he said, so Sanasha and Rosard volunteered to take this risk. I would have helped, but the heart I traded for memories is actually a sort of bomb. I'll get onto that another time. Of course, the ritual was something not so good, as it caused the bones to become a ghostly green dragon that we now had to fight. I tried to shoot it. I really tried, but it barely did any damage. I feel like I'm getting weaker. I'm supposed to be a ranger, for God's sake, and I can't even do good damage. No wonder everyone seems to die around me. On top of that, it managed to paralyze so many of us and knocked me, Emmeline, and Naoki unconscious. I seem to have been healed by Sanasha, but Percy has rushed to Emmeline. The healing potion hadn't woken her up. She wasn't moving at all. Percy takes a risk and tried to cast Revivify on her, but nothing seemed to work. No matter how much it hurt him or how hard he tried, nothing would wake her up, and it was taking such a toll on Percy, he felt unconscious himself. I quickly rushed to heal both Naoki and Percy, as there isn't anything else I can do now. I see Percy once again try to revive Emmeline, and all I can think about is how this is our last hope. There's nothing I can do. It makes me feel so useless. However, Sanasha reveals to Percy that if he carries on, he will also die. We can't lose another member, so reluctantly, he decides to stop. She was gone, and in that moment I realised there was nothing else we could do. Sanasha calls for Kydro, who tells us there is one person who can revive her, but he lives in the swamp near Therese, and for a price. The only thing he could offer us was gold or power, and we wanted power. I'm sorry, Emmeline, if you can hear. If only I hadn't gone down, if only I wasn't so weak, then maybe you wouldn't have died. I will get stronger and get revenge on everyone who's ever wronged me and my friends. I will do anything. That is my goal.
Thank you so much, Talia. And at the end of the last session, Kydro had struck his heel from a high kick down into the ground of the cave floor. It begins to shake and crumble around you as you grab Emmeline's body and vacate the cave as he begins to collapse it down around so these cult-like people may not return.
I think we actually shoved her body into the bag of holding. Just
Sure.
to make it worse.
Yeah, she was in the bag of holding.
So
Yeah.
her body's in the bag of holding, and as the rocks crumble and dust begins to push out from the cave mouth, you all collectively exit.
Are all the gods the worst, really?
I mean, Casimir wasn't really that bad. He was kind of vague.
Yeah, but wasn't he like a brutal killer before he became a god? Or I don't know.
I don't know. Do you?
No, there's mention of him talking a lot about killing people. So, anyways, let's get. We need to move. We need to rest first, but we need to get back. Get our transport. And we need to save Emmeline. Right?
Yeah. Find that swamp that he was talking about.
Well, we know where to go. And we know we're going to have transport when we get back.
Do we
Right.
bring the extra one with us?
What?
The extra transport that would have been there for Emmeline. Should we bring it with us?
I mean, she's going to need it.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. No, we'll get her back.
Yeah. How far was the journey to here? It was like half a day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But is it late now?
It is late in the evening with the amount of time that you have spent in the cave.
Well, it's probably not time to make it back. It's too long of a journey, so let's find a safe place to make camp, and I'll have to find a place to make sure these two Hydra hearts don't draw in animals.
Hmm.
Were you holding them now?
They're in like a tarp, like she's got them strapped over. They're like on almost like a backpack on her back. They smell pretty bad. Yeah. Talia, find a camp space. You're good at that, right?
Mm-hmm. I'll start looking around, see if I can find a direction maybe of something of use. Would you like me to roll anything? To see if I'm any
Survival
good?
check, please.
Yeah. Okay. 24.
Jeez.
24. Yeah, you find a pretty great clearing that also provides protection from the elements. If it were to storm tonight, you don't have to worry about there being any issue from that. Expert like ranger skills.
Yeah.
I say we go over here. I think this will be quite good.
Okay. And let's
Okay.
let's hang these hearts so that animals can't get at them.
Just gotta make sure to keep an eye out on our watches to make sure nothing above gets them either.
Oh yeah.
I'll make sure to hide us. And he like plants his umbrella down, letting the bubble take form.
I mean, I don't know much about the outdoors, but I would have it a guess that if those Draco hydras were nearby, that animals won't particularly go near them. They're quite dangerous, so I feel like we'd be quite safe.
The predator's gone now, so we'll see how quickly the wildlife comes back. Still, better be prepared. Rotting meat attracts all kinds of things.
So you set up camp as night begins to fall. Who's taking first watch?
I'll take first.
Alright.
I'll go.
Oh.
You could do 3. I mean,
So Percy and who? Razad? Okay. Who's taking second watch?
I'll do second then.
I can.
Talia and Naoki.
Can I also? Yeah, well, I'll be up anyway. It's fine.
And then Renatus and Sanasha.
Rosad and okay, yeah, whatever. I forget the orders there.
It's Percy
Who's
and
on what
Razad
watch?
first.
Okay, cool. Who's on first?
You see Percy just kind of slump down near the back of this, like, of the camp. Kind of, he takes his bandana off and ties it around where he's lost his hand. Kind of like to try and hide it, I guess.
Zada kind of, paces around as he looks, keeps watch and everything. Smoking a cigarette. I reckon with this money we're gonna get, we could get you a new hand.
I mean, what am I without my hands? I can't do my tricks. I can't wield my knives. I need that hand.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty situation you're in. We'll fix it.
If you say so. We've got so much to do though. So much to do. No time. We've got. Wow, this is not what I signed up for. Coming with you guys.
It sounds like you
It'd
didn't
be
sign
easy.
up for much.
No, but I was starting to get the idea that it was easy. It seemed easy. We were doing well. And it just, wow, yeah, changed so quick.
You know, I'm not going to try to change your mind about how you feel about how we were introduced to each other down in that jungle, but you might have sort of an idea why I react like how I do.
No, I get it. I get it. You're similar, you know, not quite the same, but similar. I wanted to ask, when our magic was stripped, when we got taken in, your eye, it changed color. Why?
As I was, I guess it's supposed to be blind, but magic from the accident that gave me all this, he kind of just motions to the scar on that side of his face. It kind of let me do all the stuff with my knives, and that's why
So
I
you
don't
can-
need a real blade.
You can see out of it. It works.
Yeah,
I mean, you could gain your aim back, then I could get my hand back. No, this is
seen people recover from worse.
yeah, just yeah.
The night goes on, and soon it's time to wake Talia and Naoki.
Naoki, you're my best friend. You're my closest I've ever been to with anyone. I need you to promise me that you're going to try your very best to not die. I can't lose someone else. Like, please. We have to do this. We have to also bring Emmeline back.
I know. We can't lose another. We just can't. I'm so sick of it.
At least her soul is somewhere. At least we can attempt to bring her back. Like, we've lost Cram and Valerie, I think, for good, but I think at least with Emmeline we can try.
Right. We gotta find that person in that swamp and be able to, I don't know, whatever they want, I'll give it. I really want her back. We can't lose them both.
We can't. I can't. I feel like I've lost so many people, and it hurts. I just can't believe they're all gone.
I know. I just don't know what to do next. It's so hard right now because we're under so much pressure, and now we have to save the world essentially, and this isn't what I thought I'd be going out on my pilgrimage for.
It's at this time that the change in sunlight and the air starts to cool, and a thick spiraling mist begins to roll throughout the forest, hanging low, obscuring vision more than 10-20 feet ahead.
What's that?
I can't tell.
What?
It's rather cloudy over there. Did the forecast count for fog? Holding up druidcraft?
Are we safe in this bubble thing, or?
They can't see us essentially, but they can walk
Right.
through it, but it just looks like everything else in the in the general area.
And soon you begin to see rows of lights swaying back and forth. And as these forms grow closer, but not in your direction, you see two lines of forms of people holding lanterns out as they begin to proceed through this forest. They don't look in your direction. They seem to have empty expressions upon their faces. And as you observe this procession of these people holding the lanterns, you notice their bodies almost seem to blend in with the mist as it goes further down to the ground. And through their ghostly forms, you can make out some skeletal features. Some are wearing masks.
Are those ghosts?
I don't know. I'm not really sure what that is.
I can't tell. It's so foggy. I can barely see their lights. Is that some lanterns?
If they just pass by, I guess we don't need to investigate. Just, they seem to not sort of notice us. They seem to just go straight past.
I wonder if they're taking the train to the afterlife.
They can see dead people.
What's happening?
I guess. I don't remember having this power.
This is so strange. What?
Maybe it's the lives of everyone that was lost at this cave. Trapped.
As they begin to go beyond your vision, you notice that there's a little bit of movement above you, Talia. As you look up, sitting on a limb overhanging your encampment is a girl. Porcelain white skin and this long white and black gown, almost as like a Southern Belle type style, debutante ball. She wears a wide brimmed hat and she looks down at you. And she dissipates into mist, and the procession moves on, fading from your view. And it's time to wake up Renatus and Sanasha.
I've already been awake.
Okay.
Have you
I'm
been staying there
asleep
the whole
with
time?
you tonight.
Bro just saw all of that.
Who wakes,
Yeah,
who wakes,
just
who wakes
sitting there.
Sanasha up, by the way? Who tries to wake Sanasha?
I'll wake her up.
Yeah. When you wake her up, she's like gasping for air for a moment, like somebody who's been almost drowning or suffocating.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Breathe.
Something wrong?
Breathe.
Yeah.
You weren't breathing. It looked like you were being almost drowned, gasping for air.
No, just a bad dream. It's okay. It
Okay.
happens.
Well,
I think.
your turn.
Oh yeah, watch right. She goes and sits down next to Renatus. Feeling chatty tonight, Big Gray?
Not particularly.
That just a permanent condition, or do you need like therapy?
I was brought back into this life with one goal in mind.
you want to extrapolate on that a little bit. I mean, you seem to be fighting with us, but I assume that's not your goal, right?
My goal is simply to serve my goddesses and help lost souls to pass on.
Okay. Can I be blunt for a second?
I suppose.
Fuck that. I mean, you cannot just be duty, right? You've got to be more than just the responsibility you were brought back to be. They wouldn't have brought you back to life to shepherd people onto the into the next life. They could have a lot more useful servants for that. They must have put you here for more, right? You're not here to do a job. You're here to live again.
Perhaps. I mean, after all, look at what we've gotten into.
Yeah. I mean,
They never did truly tell me what they meant
well,
when they brought me back.
they're gods. What do you expect? I mean, we just met Kydro and he was a piece of shit. And he got another one of your friends. I assume you would consider these people your friends, right?
I'm not.
Will you tolerate?
I guess that's the way of putting it.
So, you're so busy helping other people go to their death that you've forgotten how to make a new life in with the time you have, right? Maybe you should stop thinking of these people as just people you're guiding on until they die and you're the only one left, and start making good with the time you have. Maybe if you don't remember what you were before you were this, make some new memories, some new connections. Make the time you spend with people matter.
Let us get through this journey.
Yeah.
Then I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Let's see. Because I'm definitely going to make it. So I'm going to be a hero. It's okay. Everything's great. She, unless he says anything, starts watching the distance, seeing if anything's coming. Just a tear running down one of her cheeks. Wipes it.
Oh, does he know anything about what he saw earlier?
Make a religion check.
Ugh.
Nope. I don't know shit.
No, that was something that is something you have not witnessed before.
All right.
And soon, scattered sunlight begins to show through the canopy of golden leaves here in the Dorantrum Forest as morning has arrived.
Did anyone else witness anything weird last night? Anyone?
Sorry. Did something happen on your watch?
Yeah, nothing to hurt anyone or anything. Like, I don't think anyone's in danger right now. but some like weird mist came about, and some ghost-looking figures with lanterns seemed to walk past us. They didn't talk to us, didn't sort of even recognize we were there until some girl popped up above me and she didn't say anything. She just went shh and then disappeared.
Oh, a girl popped above you? Do you know who she is?
Do I know who she is?
You do not.
Okay, I do not.
Okay. I think we need to set like standards and like for watches. Like if something happens like a weird mist and a procession moves past you and a mysterious girl appears above you, that maybe that's worth mentioning in case it happens again.
To be fair, Renatus was there. He can see everything.
Oh. You already said Renatus was paying attention.
I was mainly looking at the crowd of what appeared to be skeletons marching through the night.
I see. Nothing unusual or suspicious about a procession of skeletons marching through the mist at night. That's
Does Percy know anything about this based off the description being given to him?
Make a history check.
Okie dokie. Seven. Yeesh.
Hate opening the journal.
There is a very it's on the tip of your tongue. You're obscurely remembering something significant that your friends witnessed, but you can't, no matter how long do you think you just can't quite hit the nail on the head.
Strange.
I mean, if we can't think about it, make notes and we'll inquire. But Emil, shh, never mind. Let's grab something and let's get back to the city.
Yeah.
Just grabs a ration and starts chewing on it. While she are the hearts just still hanging from the bag on the tree, or did they get taken?
They're still hanging on the tree.
Okay. They smell worse.
They don't smell better.
Okay.
Percy,
Yum.
I will say that as you begin to roll up your bed pack, you look to your bed. There is a flower that seems to have grown and bloom overnight. It has a central green stem that splits into two, and as it splits off, it spirals inward like ram's horns, with white blossoms along the spiraling part of the stem.
This Talia, do you know about flowers? Does anyone know about flowers?
Naoki's
Try to look at it.
Oh, Naoki, yeah. Look at this.
Can I get a
No,
nature
look.
check, please, Naoki?
Sometimes I just... Sorry.
Quick, the ranger, the barbarian, anyone but the fucking druid.
Razad, do you know about this?
Naoki,
Diablo.
this is in a satyr's horn. It has a sweet, almost sugary taste to it. It's sometimes used in cooking.
Sounds like Torah's BS.
Ooh.
Tora, Sata's horn, Tora, he's trying to talk to me. I'm gonna take this as a sign as I did a good job. Or a bad job. And hopefully, well, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna cut it off by the stem and wrap it up. No, wrap it up and put it in my backpack or something.
Instantly shrivels.
Screams in agonizing pain.
But no one
We all
can
die.
plant song.
Oh, I do.
Is it active at all times?
No.
Can you imagine having speak with plants on all the time? Do. Ow! Ow! Stop walking on me! Ah! Stop that! Ah! You killed my wife!
I didn't kill my
Anyway.
wife. Sorry. I'm sorry.
And soon you guys begin to head back to Freelmere.
I'm assuming we're making good pace,
Yeah.
but not exhausting. Yeah.
About early afternoon, late morning, you arrive back at the gates of Freelmere. There are 2 sentries stationed at the gate. As you have joined a main road, you're starting to walk along wagons. There's a line leading into the city as they collect their toll to those enter and leaving, as is customary for many cities. As you go up, one sentry that is this shades of green, and as the light changes and catches the scales differently, a purplish hue, Dragonborn looks at you and goes, "Is there any particular business you have in the city today?"
Yeah.
And that would be
We
behind you.
had
There's
a
a collection of kobolds. Hurry up! There's a line.
We were dispatched by the dragoons to kill some monstrosities in a nearby cavern, and we've here to report our completion of the job, as well as deliver some trophies of the kills.
Very
And she
well.
like wafts the bag towards them and kind of pops it open and just shows the like 2 massive.
He takes the
Right.
handkerchief out and just like sticks it up to his face. Very well. That will be 5 copper for entry to the city each.
Oh, okay. Sure.
All right. So you all can deduct 5 copper from your inventories.
Oh god, all I have is gold.
Oh, 5 copper. Here's $100 bill.
Yeah.
Dick.
Silver.
Sorry.
have
Excuse me.
any
Where's my
change?
change?
Where's my change, bro?
Do you have change?
About 20 minutes later,
She just
I
gives
don't
them a
think he
gold.
does.
Everyone just
you're
she gives them
allowed-
gold to pay for everybody. Do everyone put the copper back? She'll just pay for it herself.
Very well.
Okay.
About 10 minutes later, the party enters into Filmir, and you quickly make your way to the captain's quarters. Captain, anybody remember his name? I have it right here.
Is that Andrade?
Andrade, correct.
Andrade, yeah.
I
Who
see
flies
that
a
you are
delightful
back,
dragonnel
and
Sally.
as the captain looks up from his paperwork as you enter into the room, but you do not have my community service members with you. Did they perish while you were
Oh no!
in the cave?
Oh no!
They ran away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just decided to disappear and teleport away.
No! Let's be honest. They
Yeah.
created the monstrosities. They were part of the cult that made them. And she drops the bag, the tarp with the 2 Hydra hearts. They were
And they killed
leading-
my parents.
Yeah, there's that. But they were leading people there intentionally to help them kill them so that they could complete their experiment.
I see. Well,
Yeah, the big dragonborn must have done a good job at hiding his little necklace to Kydro when you guys took him into process.
he did not have such a thing on him when we first brought him in. He got the same treatment that all of you did.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we will be looking further into their whereabouts. But I see that there's one less of you.
Oh, No, she's still technically with us, just
In a
alive.
bag.
Yeah, she died. We're looking to actually have a detour as part of our transportation.
I see. Well, he will write on a piece of paper, and as he throws it up, it quickly folds into that of a butterfly and flutters out of the room for a second. A few moments later, two more sentries walk in, a lizard folk and this small frog man. Some of you may know it as a grung. See that they need what is the amount? 7 dragonnels as promised. So take them to the aviary where we keep all of them. Also, make sure they receive their cash reward as well, with the added expense for their friend's death as our apologies.
I would just like to say that while there was reported 3, we did an extensive search and only managed to find 2, so there could still be one out there. I don't want to.
What the brothers were saying was that they were growing them to graft the parts to turn themselves into dragons, much like their god Kydro. So my suspicion is that the third one was added as a threat because there doesn't seem to be evidence. And we did bring evidence that we did kill, though if you have no use for the hearts, I would recommend destroying them because it seemed to be what they desired more than anything was the dragon, the Hydra. Dragon, I don't know what they're called, sorry, I forget, but the Dragon Hydra's hearts. Draco Hydras, yes. Also, the cavern itself has been destroyed. Kydro himself manifested and brought it down after we had completed our task.
He's taking note of all this. Very well. Herman, would you mind taking them to collect their rewards? Yeah, boss, I got you. As this small blue and black grung looks all here. Well, if y'all want to follow me, I'll be happy to take you to the hatchery. No, he said the aviary, right?
Yes, we're going to the aviary for the dragonnels, yes.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
And collect the coin reward on the way.
Absolutely, we can stop at the Jade Serpent on our way there.
Good.
And as he begins to walk you through the city that is woven tree and whitewashed stone, you first stop at the branch of the Jade Serpent Bank. Here he collects a chest containing 1,500 platinum coins.
Damn.
This chest itself is laid with silver filigree and gold leafing, and the chest itself is really nice. It has these carvings in it of the tree itself that represents Frelmir, the Kira Quorum, the great ancestral tree. And he kind of like tries to shove it, but his like webbed feet are slipping on the marble floor of the Jade Serpent. I would lift this myself, but I pulled my muscle earlier in the gym this morning, so if you don't mind helping me out here, that'd be great.
I'm not sure will help with heavy lifting. You need help. I'll do it.
I appreciate it. And yeah, let's go ahead and is there anything else you want to do while you're here? Or?
Wouldn't happen to know where somebody could get a replacement hand, would you?
It doesn't have to work. Just like a fake hand will do for now.
I mean, something that works would be pretty useful.
Well,
That would be pretty cool, but
I'm not gonna take you to the graveyard. If that's what you're asking me.
no.
I'm assuming they
You'll not have the
magic.
ones made of metal over here.
Oh, you mean a magical appendage?
Yeah, they call it a prosthesis where I'm from.
I don't know of any businesses like that here in Filmir, but I know that Kiradel has some wonderful magical enchanters and craftspeople. Its main trade is finished goods and gems and such. The city sits on top of a massive gem deposit and mines in the surrounding mountainous valley.
Suppose we'll look into it when we get there then.
It's known as the Radiant City simply from its buildings made of pure crystal. Oh, wait till you see the tower. It's beautiful. I personally have never gone, but my ex-wife sends me a postcard every now and then.
Okie dokie then.
We'll keep that
Thanks
in
for the
mind.
life story.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting become really good friends.
Yes, the next time we visit, we'll sure to pay you a visit.
Just make sure you bring a covered dish. Anyway, if you don't mind, let's go ahead and head to the aviary.
Yeah. So that was 1,500 platinum, you said?
Yes, so 15,000 gold is what you received as a reward for.
Yeah.
Yes, it was originally going to be 10,000, but 5,000 was added as a death fee.
Damn.
So do we want to just do everyone gets 200 platinum and we put 100 in party funds?
You could do
That sounds
that.
good.
And none for
Sure.
ritual meters. Sorry, Emmeline.
So we head off to the aviary,
200.
so.
It begins to take you towards the direction of the Kirakwal, the Kirakor, I'm sorry. And it's a steep path upwards that begins to spiral around one of these smaller, in comparison, trees to the great ancestral tree. And you realize that this is actually a tree that has been grown around a white tower. There are a number of these small dragon-like creatures flying in and out of the building. And as you reach the top where these landing platforms are, you start to see that there are stalls where the dragonnels exist. Well, would you like to meet your new mounts? That's a great honor. We don't normally do this.
Sure thing.
How many do you reckon you have here?
I'm sorry?
How many dragonnels do you like keep here?
Well, this is one of the aviaries for the Southern Guard. Of the city. We have one for every guard posting, and they're actually hatched up in a Pyre Moa. We use the world kiln to incubate the eggs.
Huh.
Yeah.
How quickly could you like get a squad ready if something went wrong?
You're asking a lot of weird questions. Should
just
I be
curious.
concerned?
No, of course not. I'm just, curious.
Well, the dragonnels are more of like a external kind of force. They scout around the area, and it's normally the foot guard that handle located and isolated things around the city. But
makes sense.
we're well defended and well guarded here.
You have full dragons here as well, so I presume a lot of your defense comes from
Oh,
the magic.
well, Lady Daemirth is quite formidable. I'm sorry that you don't go speak with her before you head out, but you're on such a time crunch.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
So, you all get a dragonnel of your choosing. I will let you choose their appearance. A dragonnel is kind of it is a large dragon type creature, right? Kind of like that.
Yeah.
And they are very distantly related to chromatic gem and metallic dragons. They're intelligent enough to understand speech, but incapable of speaking themselves.
Heaven 2.0.
Does Kevin need a dragonnel
They're
as well?
essentially domesticated dragon cousins.
They're all Drake Wardens.
They have an armor class of 13 and 60 HP. But you guys can look at their stat block.
Yeah. So they can be metallic or chromatic.
Or gem.
Or gem. Ooh. That's fancy.
We don't supply saddles for them, so you'll have to, whatever outfitting you want for your dragonnels, you'll have to purchase in the store down below, the leatherworking shop.
Okay. Well, thankfully you have some spare funds. Good.
I do appreciate y'all going and fighting those Draco Hydras. I didn't want to do it. I was quite scared.
Yeah. Well, it turned out it was a bit of a trap, so.
Well, until next time.
Of course.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Thank you.
Now we meet again. Sorry.
And he with the pitter patter of his webbed feet on the stone tower floor, he descends down, and there goes Herman, the Grung Guard.
We will never forget his name or his presence. What was his name? So we had to pick our dragonnel. And I've got crippling panic.
So I'll give everybody a couple minutes to think about it,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna have you describe your dragonnel, its kind of personality that you're gonna give it. Like,
Yeah. In the meantime, we're going to go and buy some saddles.
yeah, let me get my PHP.
That's in the monster book, right?
I'm gonna grab both.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that it's I mean, I know it's definitely in the PHP
Okay. Because I definitely did not buy the
under
monsters
equipment, because we like physical books here at Prestige Encounters, everybody. All right, so equipment, mounts and vehicles, 229. So you have some options here. I'm just going to give you the base price for everything. We're not going to be wasting any like time on haggling. A saddle is going to be 20 GP. It's going to be 20 gold.
Which is 2 platinum.
2 platinum. Right.
Oh, that's fine.
And if you want a saddle pack, it is going to be an additional 10 gold.
So
And
that's
they
3 platinum.
So if it can hold an extra 50 pounds. So if you have stuff that you can't really hold, that you want to have your dragonnel hold for you, up to 50 pounds.
Do
There's
they
that.
sell any like spare goods like tents and stuff like that, I suppose?
Tents. You want
Yeah.
tents?
Well, tents are in here only 2 gold pieces each, so
Sure.
just thinking.
So 2 gold a tent. If you don't have one.
And how much do these things have to eat, or do they eat just whatever they want?
Feeding these creatures, so if you're going to stable them, it's going to depend, but for now, sorry, give me a second. There they are. So the feed per day is 5 copper. If you buy the feed here, it is 10 pounds a serving.
Good lord. But they can hunt for their food as well, right?
They can, yeah.
Because how much does a saddlebag fit? Like, you said like another 50 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be like 5 days.
5 days.
For one saddlebag.
And then there's also stabling per day or per night per dragonnel.
Yeah, well, we'll worry about stabling when we get to the places we need to stable them.
You said 10 pounds per serving.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How many times a day?
1. Just like rations. You only need 1 ration a day.
Yeah.
Never mind.
As far as game rules go.
How much copper is there in a gold? That's like
100.
1 copper.
Yeah. 110, 1.
Yeah, so now should just put down a gold because I don't want to do math to buy enough for everyone, I guess. Would that be enough?
So for feed,
Yeah.
that gets you 20, I believe. Or 200.
Said it was how much?
Okay, well, I'll buy 20 pounds. So that's 5 for each of us. So that's enough for 4 people to have feed for their mounts right there. And then you all can figure out the rest on your own.
You get 20 servings, yeah.
20 servings. Okay.
I'll do the same thing. I'll put another gold down as well.
So
Then we
40
should have it.
servings.
Yeah.
So that'll be enough for everybody.
And then what was it? 3 platinum for the 2 things yet?
So you're dividing that. We have 7 dragonnels. That everybody gets 6. I'll just round up 6. Everybody gets 6 servings per dragonnel.
Okay.
Oh.
40 divided by 7 is like 5.6.
Yeah.
All right, so going down the list.
Math in my D&D game?
That's what all D&D campaigns have. Guy, can you describe your dragonnel to us, please?
I wish I could. Actually, she picks a bronze dragonnel. So it's got kind of a harder shell than some of the other dragonnels. It seems tough, fierce, kind of snaps at a couple of the chromatic dragonnels. It seems a little bit wild, but she seems to enjoy its presence. And she's going to call him Snippy because she saw him take a snip at one of the other.
Snippy the Mount. Love
Snippy
that.
the Mount. Yeah.
Naoki.
My dragonnel is going to be a mossy green chromatic dragon that has a nice shiny coat. It's very kind of gentle. It's almost a little skittish, but it warms up to me very quickly.
Okay, and what do you name it?
Fern.
Oh, I love that. Razad.
Razad chooses a gemstone dragonnel that looks mostly black, but it has streaks of green going through it. Seems to respond well to it. Like they both understand they're just doing business. And he will call it Dart.
Dart, Fern, and Snippy. Percy.
Percy sits back for a while everyone else seems to go get theirs, and finds one that seems to be like cowering in the corner a little bit, like it's being bullied. You know, it's got like some scratches where it's been tuffled. It's nice and blue. It looks really thin and agile. And he comes up to it and he's like, "There, Lucky. You'll be safe in my hands." And he'll start like petting it and looking after it and make sure it's all right and lead it. And he'll take a blue one and name it Lucky.
Is it blue chromatic or blue sapphire?
Blue chromatic.
All right. Talia.
Mine is sort of a very deep, nice red. You can kind of tell she's a natural born sort of leader, get on quite well. Probably is one of the ones that was bullying Percy's dragon. But she's also, you can kind of feel she's quite sassy in the way she acts. Like when she hits you with a tail, it's just like, you know, awesome. And I'm going to call her Evie.
All
Or
right.
Kiwi, like Kevin, but a girl.
Nintendo is gonna bust down your door.
Renatus.
I'm not gonna lie. Dragon types are not my strong suit, so I just now found a list of all the different types of dragons.
Taking too long, you don't get one anymore.
Oh well.
Run away.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. Should be a good one. Ooh. Okay. Renatus notices one that's kind of like away from the others. Doesn't seem to like, you know, be what you consider a normal dragon, like almost like the other ones are avoiding him. And he's gonna go and look at this little topaz dragon here.
And what do you name
As
it?
if it's what do I name it?
Silence.
Dee Dee. No. Dee Dee food. Callbacks. Anyway.
We can call her 2D.
D squared. What? Let me think. What's? I mean, what does he have to reference? He can't like think back of a good childhood memory and think of like a dog he had or something.
Yellow.
Well, because you can't decide your dragonnel's now named the dodge action. No.
I'm not gonna lie, I only caught half of that. What?
Because you can't decide your dragonnel's now named the dodge action.
Dodge, just call it Dodge. There you go. Boom.
Not terrible.
Yeah.
Dodge is actually a pretty good dragonnel name.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Don't name him Dodge.
Yeah.
Wow, Renatus is out here driving a yellow Dodge.
It's a rumblebee. Sorry. Anyway.
Lastly, there is one that has slightly darker scales, and it's in its own quarantined almost stall. As you look, this thing has like really sunken cheekbones. Its ribs are showing, as it has like scars that kind of like stretch and almost show its ribs, and it exposes bone itself.
It looks like the Coyote baby.
It has a cough to it, almost as if it's
Bro,
been raised
it's
by
got
from the dead a couple
tuberculosis.
times.
This bro got tuberculosis.
That one's not for sale. You can't pick that one.
Okay.
Sorry. Is that one free
No.
to take? Well, we have a friend who's supposed to have a dragonnel. And I think she might like this one. Can we take it off your hands?
And then you recall the words of Emmeline. And she spoke
Yeah.
to you early on what kind of dragonnel she would have wanted.
She wanted a purple one.
I'll let Chloe speak for herself here.
I would actually say purple sounds fantastic. I think actually this dragonnel sounds quite interesting. Could be a bit of a case, but worth it. Worth it to help it recover. So
Is it purple as well?
it's
Yeah.
dark, right?
Yeah. It's a dark purple.
Like mother, like daughter.
What would you name it?
But I need the dinosaur.
Necropsy. Necro for short.
Necro.
Oh,
Yeah, necropsy.
All right. Love that.
I think you might want to choose a different, shorter name.
Necro.
Nope, nope.
You don't like necro?
Yep.
Uh,
Good night, everyone.
I think she likes Necro quite a lot. I mean, they sit together, they talk together, they take a bath together. I mean,
bruh. Valerie, go back to bed.
no one can hear me. This is just for the audience.
I would say an Emmeline's head too, but
Yeah, it's just for the shits and giggles now.
And soon enough, you guys mount your new companions. You step out to the platform, the city, several hundreds of feet below you. You give a slight kick to the ribs of this creature, and they take off and dive straight down to the ground, gaining speed. I need everybody to make an animal handling check.
This is a
God.
hell of a note to figure out you don't do good at animal handling checks.
19.
Oh my god.
God,
Oh,
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Bro, y'all suck.
Well, I mean, I did roll a natural 1.
so did I.
To be fair, I'm a +6 on animal handling,
Flying
so
within 30 feet of me.
I have a +1.
I'm so serious, by the way. How many of y'all are as we fly?
One more time.
How many people are within 30 feet of me as we fly?
Percy will be pretty close, probably. Maybe not 30 feet, that's pretty close, but
Are we okay?
Are we okay?
Nobody?
No. We're
no,
not.
I don't think we're that close.
Percy can be them. Percy will be within 30 feet.
All right, so I got a 10.
Oh. That's just to help you?
Oh yeah, it just helps me.
Yeah. So,
You wouldn't know.
a bunch of us join Emmeline.
Oh, for Christ's sake, it's just me to save the world now.
So,
The Veiled Vanguard.
as you all
are
begin
now
to
just a
leave from
bunch
this
of states.
platform, this is all new to most of you, except for Talia, who is a Drake Warden by right. She is familiar with these creatures. She is a natural born handler, one would say. Some of you are not as fortunate. You start to dive bomb and spiral and start to do barrel rolls when you're not intending to do any. All of these twists and turns throughout the air as you get a handle on this creature. I need, who by show of hands, who got a natural 1? Can you two go
Y'all
ahead
suck.
and roll a D100 for me, please?
Oh,
Y'all
GM or
suck.
public?
God.
You want it public or GM?
It can be public.
44 for me and a 12 for.
I got a 12.
Percy. Yeah.
As you're being tossed and turned and spiraled around, that is how much gold flies out of your pockets as it comes flying out of your pocket like a roller coaster, and you did not secure your cell phone.
Oh my god. We're making it rain.
Crowds begin to clamor down on the streets as gold begins to fall from the literal sky. Everybody else, except for Naoki, I'll allow a 10 to be the pass. You just don't do great at first. You got a 10 as well. So Renatus, I need a D10 from you, and that's how much gold you lose.
Oh, not so bad.
So, does a wand of
It's pretty
fireballs
bad.
also fall out of her pocket for no reason?
Why would you mention it?
No, it's a Casimir joke. That's 9 gold from Renatus as this loose change is shaken free from your body.
Damn, guys, y'all suck.
Including one of those like ancient coins that we found in the underground. That was super valuable. One of them like hits a child in the forehead and it just split in half.
But eventually, you start to get the hang of it, at least at this point.
Are you okay?
And you start to fly towards your direction of Therese.
I think I threw up. I think I dropped a bunch of gold and then vomited on a group of people.
Y'all really need to learn to handle these things, guys. This puts shame around me.
Drake Warden explaining me right now.
Oh,
Look,
wow.
You try this for one hand. This is difficult. This is not easy.
Puts one behind my back. Oh yeah, one.
All right, show off.
I think I remember the feeling of how to throw up. That's not something I wanted to remember.
Yep. Well, I'm glad I ate hardtack for breakfast today, because it... Yep. So, does anybody know how to fly to our destination?
Obviously, she does.
Did you see her flying a lot? We're like yelling,
Yeah,
obviously.
the wind is howling in your ears. None of you purchased goggles, it seems. So your eyes
Were we
are
supposed to?
burning.
Oh no, Sanasha has goggles.
Rosal
My glasses help.
Yeah, they help. Sure.
And
I already have lost and dry eye.
Charming.
Who
like, I
is
haven't...
leading the party?
We're gonna make Talia do it.
Yeah.
I guess I
Yep.
can lead.
And again, I will say, Sanasha actually legit has real goggles. They're on my character art. And they would do. Okay.
Wow. I'm blind. Can't see.
Got the lens of charming on me.
Just pops out of your eye and flies into the distance.
Oh,
So, Talia, I need a survival check as you try to get a sense of direction.
Okie
It is also quite chilly
Which one?
up in the skies as you are approaching fall in this world. 21 though, you have a sense of direction as to where you start to go as the rolling Durantrum forest is scattered out about you. Up in the distance, you can see the mountainous range with steam and smoke rising from what is the world kiln, this massive, several weeks wide journey worth of distance volcano that is a hole in the earth. It is like the beating heart of the Terranium system. So yeah, as explained. And you start to head towards this very large lake to your west, which you recognize feeds the Gargarum River.
We go west, guys. Let's follow
Using
me.
hand
Let's
signals
follow
only,
me.
Talia starts to direct the party to follow her.
He does it with both hands and falls to her death.
West is left, so to the left, to the left.
might use Druidcraft
I think. I don't know.
to predict the weather.
Yeah, go ahead.
He like pops out Druidcraft. What does it say? Weatherman, Weather Boy.
Wow. Disrespect.
It is going to be sunny for the rest of the day. Expect clear skies and low humidity. Temperature is going to be the mid 80s on the surface level, but up in the sky where the air is thin, expect it to be a little chilly with lows of 40 degrees. And back to you, Bashaba.
We use the metric system in Dragonnel. Can you please?
Yeah, what's that in
explain
British?
Yeah.
So it's going to be a roughly 15 degrees Celsius about where you're flying right now. It's like 10 to 15 degrees Celsius. Like 21, 22 is what's like around 70 degrees here, I think, in Fahrenheit. So.
Ain't no god.
So we just like fly in silence.
I mean, it's hard to talk.
Sinatra opens her mouth to say something and like a bug flies in her teeth.
Yeah, so it's like 10 degrees Celsius, like I thought. Yeah, 10 to 15. It's kind of chilly up where you are, but down on the surface, it's like 20.
Yeah.
So you fly for about a full day. You were told it was a 2 to 3 days journey to Therese, and then from Therese it's about a day's journey.
Okay.
Seeing that you don't spend any extra time in Therese, like you will roughly have 4 days in Kirida at the end of this journey.
We obviously don't push so hard that we get exhausted. That would be our one goal.
Okay. You land at the lake, the Garum Lake on its coast. And this lake is quite large. It is about the same size as one of the Great Lakes would be. So it would take you about a half day just to fly across at the speed. Your dragonnels are a little tired. They're starting to pant. They immediately go over and start to drink water from the lake as you begin to set up camp.
Okay. Now what?
We rest, we make camp. I need to massage my inner thighs because they really hurt.
Herzad is completely fine as he wears riding pants everywhere he goes.
I think I lost a small fortune in the sky.
As you are setting up camp, you notice that there is a light in the distance along the coastline. And you begin to, can I get a perception check from somebody with advantage? Whoever wants to do it, announce it.
I'll do it.
Nasha's doing it. That's a 20 and then a 21. With 21, that's what you needed. A 21 out of 20, a 21. You see that there is a, not a shack, but like a cottage that sits along the lake coast with smoke rising from its chimney. There appears to be some small paddocks with a little bit of husbandry going on, but nothing farming for money wise.
Yeah, there seems to be some kind of shack here. Close by. Can we approach it without striking it with lightning?
Sure. I guess this time we'll do that safely.
Yeah. We just double check. She checks to see if there's like no like random like mechanical machines and hooks spread around the shack. When she sees it's not there, I guess we'll approach. It's you get what I'm throwing.
Mm-hmm. As you approach the house, and as I said, it's not a shack; it is a cottage. It's cozy. It has a trellis along the wall with like these pink and white flowers on vines that grow up the side. There's the smell of butter and sugar and something sweet wafting through a window. You see that there's in fact a pie cooling in the autumn air. A smoke like tendril like hand picks you up by the nose and wafts you towards it. Just kidding. but it's there's a rocker on the front porch, and there is a dog as well that is laying on the porch. Very old, gray, muzzled. It's a corgi. Just looks up at you, does not care about your presence, just lays back down.
Someone lives here.
Yeah, well, then we'll say hello. She knocks on the front door.
There was a latch in the door. It was a golden light from the campfire. The fire within spills out onto the porch, illuminating your faces. And what you see is an elven woman. She has smile lines along her eyes. They are this like emerald green color, with a grayish blonde hair that's tied into a braid down her back. She wears a kind of flannel shirt with overalls on it. And she is currently taking off some oven mitts as she's like, "Hello, I'm sorry, can I help you?"
Oh, sorry. We were just flying towards Turius, and we stopped by the side of the lake, and we saw your house, and we figured it would be better to introduce ourselves than to make camp nearby and have a party of people just off in the distance. Does that make sense?
Well, I appreciate it. I didn't realize that I had anybody land nearby. Would you? She like looks at you for a moment, like observing these random people who show up as night falls at her door in the middle of nowhere.
Massive orc barbarian with fancy clothing.
My name is Delphine.
Sanasha
Pleasure.
offers
Hey,
a
okay.
huge hand to shake.
Well, I mean, I have a rather large shed out back. You're welcome to set up in there. There's some hay. Just be nice to Daisy.
Daisy?
She's my mule. She's old.
Dragonnels don't like mules, right?
I mean, if you think your dragonnels might try to hunt my mule, I would ask you to avoid that happening.
Okay. See.
Would you make sure that doesn't happen?
Is it true that you have the power to restore someone from the dead?
I don't have that kind of power. I'm sorry, were you expecting someone else?
Did we make a logical leap there, Naoki? Wait.
No, what person we're looking for is in the swamp.
Guess it doesn't hurt to ask.
Is that a baby coyote?
No, it's a chicken.
I thought that was a chicken.
I'm sorry if you traveled all this way expecting someone else.
No, we just stopped to rest for the evening.
The pie smells lovely, by the way.
Would you like some? I don't get to bake for people often.
If you insist, I'd love some, actually.
So she will kind of like wave her hand, and some of these lights, these lanterns will illuminate on the porch, kind of giving you a light. And her porch is very like southern styled. Rockers on the front, large enough to have people like kind of sit in a circle around it. And if you like, she'll serve up some pie. It is a wonderful like berry double crusted pie. She even has some freshly made on the farm ice cream that she serves with it.
Ooh.
So sorry. This is the second time we've come across a cottage in the middle of nowhere. with somebody who can do magic. It's kind of fascinating. Can your cottage walk by any chance?
No. And these are lanterns I bought in market. They're just witch lights.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if you did magic to make them.
I have some basic ability. It comes with my heritage, but I'm nothing exceptional.
This pie is exceptional.
It does taste pretty good.
So,
Can I?
go
Sorry,
ahead.
can I quickly cast detect poison and disease?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm dead.
So blah blah blah. For the duration, you sense poisons or venomous creatures and magical contagions within 30 feet of myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I sense the kind of poison creature or that word.
Contagion.
Contagion.
That's the word. Thank you.
Is it poisonous creatures, or can you detect it in food?
It says any kind of poison, comma creatures, comma
Okay.
contagion.
So any poisonous creatures, poisonous food, poisonous anything, yeah.
This food is not poisonous.
Though it is bad for you. It has a lot of carbs. It probably identifies carbs as poison.
It has
Or
gluten in
Putting
it.
those negative things.
Oh my god.
This has
Don't be
gluten in
making
it.
it
That's
negative.
poison. It also has seed oils.
Is that
No.
ice cream dairy free?
By the way, did we mention that Prestigious Counters is sponsored by some select cooking oil companies? Do you not have these seed oils? They're bad for you. They have carcinogens in them. Buy our oils instead. Anyway,
Just let me eat my
So-
pie without thinking about the carbs.
what brings you out to the lake?
Oh, as you said, we were flying. We're heading towards Turius. We're looking for someone who can bring people back.
Oh, are you on a time crunch then?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Where
really
the
unfortunate. I thought you would enjoy staying here a bit tomorrow, enjoying the beach. But if you're on a time crunch, that's really unfortunate.
Maybe when
I'm
we
not
get
really
back.
I
a
mean, maybe.
not really
come
much of a
back.
beach person
We can
myself.
come back.
I think maybe we could spare another maybe 2 to 3 hours later on tomorrow. Maybe be fine.
You think you got that time?
Ooh, I do
got
like a
the
good
time.
swim.
I don't think we've got that time.
It's very noble of you to go on a journey
Go.
to help a friend that you've lost.
How dare you? How dare you hold the beach episode over us?
We'll come back.
Like,
we'll come back. It's
What
fine.
matters
we have
more
to
to
choose- we
everybody,
have to
the
choose
beach
between-
episode or Emmeline?
I mean,
I mean, what would Emmeline really
Fine.
want for us, huh?
Guys.
Chloe,
Guys.
give us your opinion. Beach or your character?
It really is one or the other because Emmeline doesn't know how to go to the beach. So there is no
doesn't-
bowl.
She can't do beach.
She cannot do beach.
Her
not
job
like
is not
Ken.
beach. Well, I remember my days of traveling and venturing around the world. So long ago.
You were an adventurer.
It was. It was a different time.
What changed?
Well, I had retired long before the Tears of Tumes, but I kind of lost my way, I would say.
Did you take an arrow to the knee?
Several times. But anyway, you're welcome to stay around here as if you'd like for the night. Like I said, there's a barn out back, a stable as well. There's help yourself to
Would you-
the hay to make your beds, stay warm.
We should pay you, obviously, for using your your
Oh,
barn.
no need, no need.
Okay. Thank you for your kindness.
So we kind of just like do a quick, a curt nod and collect your plates and head inside.
Well, at least we've got somewhere to stay.
Yeah. Let's
Ooh.
make
Just
sure the
gotta make sure we
dragonnels
Yeah.
don't eat her, livestock, and we should still do watches because, as I've discovered, not everything is what it appears.
Sleep time.
Just kind of move the hay to like form a little bed.
I think it's funny just to point out that that spell that Percy cast probably would have just pinged the shit out of Rosad in his pockets.
Also, Sinatra has poison on her, I think, too. So. Yeah, she definitely has poison on her.
And is there anything that anybody would like to do before you sleep for the night?
Do we have to calm these dragon things down, did you say?
I'm sorry?
Was there something where you said we had to, like, stable these dragon things?
That's if you're staying in a city. You have to stable your mounts.
Fine. Cool.
I assume we, tie them up somewhere so they don't fly off.
They have basic intelligence, like they can understand speech.
Okay.
They just go, don't leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you
stay
can let
here,
them
but
in
just-
hunt.
Don't
You can let them go
eat.
hunt if they want. That sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Percy's gonna. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say we're gonna
Percy's
set them out. So.
Percy's gonna pull out some incense and start burning it, and then he's gonna. Tora, what happens if we take the treasure that is found in Quiridel, and he's gonna cast divination? So the spell puts you in contact with a god or a god servant. You ask one question about a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply, which might be a short phrase or cryptic rhyme. The spell doesn't account for any circumstances that might change the answer, such as the casting of other spells.
So as
Also,
you
if I
sit here
try
and
it
you
more
focus on
times,
this
then-
question, you're kind of like, I'm gonna say that you go off to your own area of this, this property to do this. As you're doing this, and you have this candle and your incense is burning. The candle tips over and falls on some dry grass, and the grass ignites, and then it's quickly snuffed out, leaving the blackened, kind of red embered glowing pieces. And that is the answer that you get.
Boy, that's ominous.
Oh,
Wait, so just so I get a clear picture, the candle that I'm using falls over,
a strong
burns
gust
the
of wind blows
grass.
through, falls over into some
Yeah.
dry grass, and dry grass being dry grass ignites very quickly, and then extinguishes.
Okay. So after some time, Percy would make his way back to the group.
Well, hold on.
Oh, sorry, my fault.
You hear from behind you. You turn around and you see Delphine kind of leaning against the side of her cottage of where you're praying outside.
Good evening.
Are you a follower of a deity?
Yeah, I follow Tora. He guides me on what I should do.
One of the new gods.
Helps me. Yeah, well, it was less of a choice and more of a necessity, I feel.
Do you have a moment? You're seem like you you could help me with something in the kitchen.
Sure. Yeah, I can help you.
She'll lead you inside and she'll hand you a bowl and a whisk. The bowl has this mixture of just like the egg whites, and she'll say, "Start mixing, please."
Oh, I used to bake a lot. Not recently though.
And as you're starting to whip this meringue for Delphine, you start looking around this cottage. It's very cozy. There's knitted blankets and other carvings of it. But the most notable thing that you see is actually above her fireplace, hanging on the chimney. It is a bronze round shield with a spear behind it, mounted on the wall.
Do I
Make a religion check.
Okay, yeah. I'm not actually very good at these. That's a 6.
That's 6. I'll give you advantage because you're a cleric.
Thank you. That's a 9.
Good enough. These are not only weapons of a once warrior of some type, they're also the symbol for Zazera, which is the a goddess of war.
I see you have the symbol of the goddess of war. Did you follow her in your time as an adventurer?
I was one of her chosen.
How was that? How did it? How what am I trying to ask her? How? Percy's saying all this out loud, by the way, seeming to stumble over his words quite a lot. How was being a chosen, like? How was you chosen? How did you know that you was chosen?
I received signs, messages, and followed the path I thought she wanted me to go on. But like I said, I left that following. I came to my breaking point. I just couldn't do it anymore.
What? Do you mind if I ask why?
She kind of like, she's kind of washing up the plates from your pie, and she like just sets the plate down and like doesn't stare at you, but stares out the window at your party, kind of forming their beds in the hay and stuff. I remember there was a particular battle in which this magic caster succeeded in a ritual and unleashed a horde of undead upon a small village. Nothing notable to be on a map, and me and my companions fought them back. And it's not often in the tales of heroics you hear about the aftermath of a battle, the buildings that fall and crush a mother holding her child in front of you. You help your friends in battle. You keep them alive. You bring them back if you have to. I remember just earlier that day, there was a family, 3 children that we were staying with, and I took a liking to the children. I've always had a soft spot. Gave them candy from the general store. And while we were fighting the undead, their house was broken into by those creatures, and I found them in bloody heaps on the floor. I myself was injured. My party barely escaped with our lives. And I pleaded to my goddess to help. I did not have the strength. and she didn't come. I don't understand why. She had the ability to manifest in front of us at that time. It was before the edicts were in place. She had the ability to show up to give a miracle, and she didn't. These poor children who did nothing wrong, so simply in the wrong place at the wrong time at the hands of some crazed mage, and she did not help them. And since then I moved here. I've hung up my shield and spear. I found peace where I am now. I visit their grave sometimes.
I found that in my short time with Torah that while the gods have all this power, they don't seem to want to use it for meddling, or sometimes most gods don't want to use it to meddling with affairs they seem as unnecessary. They don't have the compassion and complexity that we mere mortals do. They don't see life like we do. They don't see, as terrible as it is, 3 dying children as someone necessary to save, no matter how much you plead and beg. I've found myself pleading and begging for Torah to help, but he rarely does, and I'm not sure if that's because he wishes me to become stronger or if that's just ignorance on his part, but I sympathize with you and I understand.
At this point, you did not realize it, but as you're like some of these words, you had fully completed whipping a meringue by hand, which is no easy feat to do. She just takes it from your hands and starts to place it on a already pre-baked pie. I hope you and your friends achieve what you're trying to do.
I'm not sure it's the right way, but thank you.
And she will go over to a cabinet and take a key from around a chain around her neck and unlock it. She'll come back and she will hand you 2 vials. And it's not anything much or special. I'm sorry, I don't have a whole lot from my previous days, but this is holy water. Might prove useful to you one day.
Thank you. And as Torah turns to leave, he's going to try and slip 2 platinum coins somewhere without her noticing.
I guess I
like somewhere that she'd find it, but without her like noticing straight away.
What was Torah doing? Sorry.
That's what Percy's
Sorry, I'm
doing.
a Percy. 22 on
22. As she is starting to put her meringued pie into the oven, you put 2 coins behind a couch cushion. She'll find it one day.
I thank you for these, and then he'll leave and close the door gently behind him. And as he like remakes his way to the group, if anyone's watching him, he has like a slight tear, or maybe multiple tears coming down the side of his face.
Hey, everything okay?
Yeah, I was just helping. In the kitchen, making some meringue. She's making a lovely pie in there. Maybe you should ask for some in the morning.
Maybe she's willing to share.
Oh, she gave me some holy water as well. I'm sure we'll find a good use for it.
Just be careful with it then. Whatever holy water is good for. But yeah. Set up for watches. We have a important job to do tomorrow. Hopefully.
Sinesha, do you mind if we take a watch together?
Not at all.
While everybody's winding down for the night, Razad's just kind of standing next to Dart with his hand on his chin. You know, I'm so used to brushing Shelby and everything, but what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? It's smooth like a rock. Am I supposed to buff and polish this?
I think
What
so.
do I do?
I think you polish it.
He looks at Dart. Do I polish you?
He just is giving you a very serious stare.
Smacks you with his
And
tail.
he just kind of takes his head and nudges it to where we get a spot right behind his ear, like around the base of his skull on the neck.
Okay. Just keeps on, I guess, doing what he was doing.
All right, so we'll do first watch will be Percy and Sinasha. Who wants to do second watch? Renatus?
Well, Renatus was specifically wanting to have a watch with Naoki.
So Renatus
Oh,
and
sure.
Naoki. And then we'll do Razad and Talia. And Renatus.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead.
I managed to speak to Tora for the first time in a while. It was
Get anything useful?
I'm not I don't think we can go through with this. I don't think we can take this. We can't we can't do it. I asked him what will happen, and the grass started to burn and was quickly put out. I'm not sure what it means, but I think
There will be some pain. At the least. We may start a fire, but it may quickly be put out. Is the metaphor that subtle, that simple, or is it just we're setting this place ablaze?
I feel like it's setting this place ablaze. I don't like they might recover from it, but I feel like the damage is once it's done though. It's like
You think they care?
who the gods? Do they care?
Talking about the gods. She kind of looks across the sleeping, or in Renatus's case, T-posing kind of idle animation he goes through. Whatever it is. Do you think they paid a dear price for this? And I got looped into this, and now you're looped into this. And the question is, are the people that you care about so important that you can sacrifice an entire kingdom's safety?
I don't think so. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's the right answer, and I don't know. I talked with Delphine, and she spoke about how her gods didn't help her in her most needed moment, and I'm questioning whether I need to do things for the greater good, or just save the people I care about most. And
Yeah.
I feel like condemning a nation for one person is not the way.
Well, I mean, we're not traveling with rational people. I mean, Talia had her heart taken out so that she could get revenge for her parents, turning herself into a bomb. Emmeline was dragging a body halfway across a wasteland in the hopes of bringing somebody back she cares about. I mean, they're going to do this, whether or not we counsel them not to. And I agree. But I also don't know if I'm strong enough to do anything anymore. I'm not a hero.
So I mean, let's get back to that point about you not being a hero, but if we go through with this,
if we go through,
we have to.
We're pieces of shit that are more concerned about the needs of the few versus the needs of the many. Yeah.
I was a piece of shit before I did this, so that doesn't change. But
I'd like to think I'm a generally pretty good person. A little abrupt, and maybe I don't always think before I speak, but I don't want to doom these people, but I also don't want to doom the people I care about because of a deal that I didn't make. That is not fair. I came here to find Naoki. I did not expect to become a pawn in this game. So maybe there's a way for us to accomplish this goal and minimize the damage. Or maybe there's a way that we can find a way to break this deal and not have to pay the price.
well, what when we get into Quiridel, we've got 4 days. Let's we can.
We're not always going to have the right choice ahead of us. Sometimes we only have the choice that we can make. And you and I are just two people, and we're new. And I think if we stand in their way, they're going to leave behind. And I get a feeling that at least one of them might open up one of our throats to make a point.
Who, Razad?
I don't have a good read on him yet. He doesn't like me. And I don't think I can trust him yet.
I'm not sure. I've spoke with him a bit, and he seems more like the hard exterior shove people away type, you know? Seems alright.
He's from the slums. You can never tell what they're going to do.
I mean, I don't think you... I'm not sure you can... Just because where someone's from doesn't mean that's how they act.
Yeah, it's out of character. I went there. That's right.
What the hell?
Bro, he's catching strays.
Bro.
I just don't know. He's got all this wealth, but I've seen him put that dagger to your throat, and he meant to follow through. And I think he'll do it again. And I think he'll do whatever it takes. Maybe I need to get to know him better, but I don't think I'm enough to really make a difference anymore.
let's rest. Let's think about it. Regroup in the morning, and we'll talk more.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't hate you. I know that there was a thing going on between us, but I really thought this was going to be easier. I thought that we'd all I thought that we would just be like the people in the stories, and I've survived so much, and I almost died. And if it wasn't
But you
for
didn't.
you, I would be like Emmeline, just another body in a bag.
But we're gonna bring Emmeline back, so you wouldn't if the places would switch, we'd do the exact same for you.
I don't know. I think Emmeline's different. I think they do a lot more for her than they would do for us.
And with
Maybe.
that thought, it's
That's
time to wake
dark.
up Renatus and Naoki.
That was a rough conversation.
Damn, bro.
Man, I did not.
I don't trust them because they're
Damn.
poor.
She didn't say that.
Remember, kids, that's profiling, and profiling is wrong.
Hey, it's going. I'll just
D&D.
say, it is going both ways. I'm just feeding off of what Jeremiah's selling.
All right.
He
So
called
you wake
her.
up-
What did he call her? I forget. We're,
Northerner.
yeah.
So, Renatus and Naoki, it's your watch.
You just see Naoki over at the window, just kind of looking up at the night sky, just like kind of picking petals off a flower.
Naoki,
Hello.
Emmeline.
Wasn't expecting you.
Okay. Emmeline had said something about that you were pretty good at interpreting dreams.
Yeah, still learning, but I think I can do it for you.
Well, I don't know if you know, but I don't ever truly sleep. It's more I go into more of a meditation state,
I see.
meditative state. But just before we set off here, back when probably the last time we saw Emmeline, well, before the fight, the last time we saw Emmeline alive before the fight, I actually fell asleep while praying.
Really?
And the dream that I had, I don't know if it was a dream of what was, what's to come. I'm not sure.
What was it about?
And he'll describe the dream to Naoki.
Oh.
I'll just read it out since it's a lot to try to say in his voice. Basically, a thick fog filling the area of a battlefield. Soldiers shaking to set off into war. Banners flying on the opposite end. The banner specifically on the other end has a crow picking out eyeball I believe, out of a skull, right?
Yep.
And there's there's a knight on the back of a flaming maned horse carrying a white flaming sword. Renatus rallies the soldiers with a defiant battle cry as they run toward the enemy. He manages to fell one before turning and being struck down by the knight himself with the flaming sword. And basically in the same way that you see his scar run. And then that's when his vision goes dark and he's woken by Sanasha and Emmeline.
I see. How did you feel when you woke up?
If I could, I believe it was like if I woke up in a cold sweat.
I see. And what were you wanting to interpret about this?
Honestly, I was just trying to see if I could still make a connection to my goddesses. Since we took out one of the obelisks, I was thinking maybe that they might get some of their power back.
That is true. They could possibly get their power back, and that might have been their way of telling you that they're there, but not at the same time. Dreams are like water. They're ever changing. They can always change their meanings at the slightest hint of somebody dipping their finger in ripples. Rippling the effects, changing the outcomes. Thank you for telling me about that.
Well, thank you for interpreting it for me.
He does a little curtsy and then gives him a hug.
He kind of just stands there because he doesn't know what to do.
Emotions.
He does one of those little kind of. I suppose I have some things to think on then.
Mm-hmm. And I'll try to see if I can recreate that dream or something along the lines of it.
I would much appreciate it.
And soon enough, it's time to wake up Rosad and Talia. And that is where we're going to take our mid-session break. First of all, I want to thank that in case you were lost in the amazing roleplay that we just had between some of our players. We have had some amazing sub gifting going on in the Twitch chat. So I want to say personally, thank you so much for all the gifted subs, everybody. Technically there is a goal that if we get to 50 concurrent subs at one time, I have to do a maid outfit stream, which I didn't think ever would happen. So I'm not saying cool it, but I don't have a maid outfit.
level 6 hype train. Let's go.
Level 6 hype train, absolutely insane. So thank you so much for all the gifters. It is so great to see that. And that one boy, by the way, thank you so much. It's good seeing you again.
He has Prime. You could just keep subbing and he'll get in like a day. He'll get the maid outfit really fast.
Anyway, we're gonna take a mid-session break here as we need some time to kind of refresh ourselves, get some snacks if we feel like it, get some more drinks in our cup. And if you're just now joining us, which so many of you are,
if you're just now joining us, wow, I'm just so blown away by this subtrain. And if you want to see what happened before this subtrain, because there was some wonderful play happening earlier in the session, drama and pie. and dragons. It's Dungeons and Dragons, but if you want to catch up on where we were before this wonderful moment, we put our live stream up on all of the podcast networks so you can hear our delightful voices if you're just listening to us. If you want to watch the stream from the start and actually see our delightful faces, at least some of our delightful faces, not me as much, but self-deprecating, you can watch the live play that gets re-released on Mondays on YouTube. And if you want to watch us live from the start, we do this at 8 p.m. Eastern time on lichsouls.ttv on Twitch. We also like to do it on the YouTube's live as well as TikTok. And you want to see us do things other than Dungeons and Dragons? We do Dead by Daylight with Lich Souls, who's our dungeon master, leading that, and community game night and other fun games. So come play with us.
Come play with us, viewers, forever and ever. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll be back here momentarily. And once again, thank you so much for the subs. And we hope to see you back after this mid-session break. Enjoy these goofy little videos we made for you. And welcome back, everyone. So where we last left off, we were in the middle of our watch for the night. And it is Rosad and Talia's watch.
Yeah, so Nasha wakes up Rosad.
To set the scene once more. You're currently in a small cottage farm next to the lake that separates the cities of Cyrodiil and the swamp marshland area of Therese, the Gargarum Lake. There is a soft sound of waves rolling in onto the sandy shore as the forest borders the area behind you on the other side of the farm. The sound of crickets and toads starting to chirp and fill the air. There are dancing lightning bugs illuminating the area around you as clouds start to blot out the moonlit sky as Kresna and Nima hang high in the atmosphere, casting this silver and blue light shining on the lake.
Your watch, Rosad.
He stands up and stretches a little bit as he starts his day.
I think for this, I'm just gonna take a chill watch. I think last watch I got a bit emotional with Naoki, so I'm just gonna spend some time listening to the outdoors, making sure that Kevin and Evie sort of get to know each other. I'm just gonna ask Rosad a little bit about his dragonnel as well.
He's just kind of, having his morning smoke and watching the dragonnel. I'm not really sure what to do with this thing. Not used to my mount flying. It's just not as graceful as the steady trot of a schnagel through the Badlands.
You guys didn't seem to fly them very well, but at least you didn't lose any money, did you? Was it just the rest of them? Or did you lose him too?
I keep my coin purse tied tight.
At least you didn't lose anything. But at least you've got the wares that you know how to keep yourself safe, I guess.
Yep, gotta know how.
You'll all get used to it. It's pretty easy, sort of, once you get to know how to do it. Might just take some time. But they're pretty cool. At least we've got something, and at least Kevin has a friend.
Yeah. Get another mount just reminds me how much I miss Shelby. Now, I'm also sure... I actually don't really love this one's attitude. He kind of looks at me weird.
Yeah, mine's a bit of a diva. I'm not really sure how to connect with it, but I'll try.
You had Kevin for a long time?
Since everything pretty much happened with my parents and everything, so a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. At least he doesn't give me sass.
Yeah. Yeah, I found Shelby 6 or 7 years ago as a schnuppy.
It's definitely very close then.
Yeah, raised her, bonded with her. I don't have that same bond with this dragonnel. Something to get used to, I think.
Yeah. It may never be the same, but you can always get close to how it used to be. Spend some time just looking after both of Kevin and Evie and just chilling out a little bit and listening to the sounds about everywhere. Just keeping an eye on everything around us. Making sure nothing else passes through like it did the night before.
You know, besides all this new mount stuff, some really messed up stuff that we just went through.
Yeah. I still
I
can't believe we lost someone else.
I'm just scared of how Emmeline's gonna be when she gets back. I'm confident we have whatever money it would take to bring her back, but the fact that we just got confirmation that Valerie's never coming back, for sure. It's a scary thought.
Yeah. I'm hoping everything goes well and we can bring Emmeline back.
I mean, I'm hopeful, but I'm also thinking realistically.
That's a good mindset, to be honest. I want to have high hopes, but luck doesn't seem to be on our side very much anymore.
But now we're keeping people alive.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
There is a sound of a metal bucket clanging slightly as Delphine, wearing about mid-leg length boots, starts to go into the coop to start collecting eggs. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hope you all slept well. Breakfast will be ready in about an hour. If you and your friends want to eat something before you go.
That would be lovely, actually. Thank you.
Not at all.
We'll go ahead then meet you at the table on the backyard.
Yes.
And she'll turn and leave.
I guess it's time to wake everyone up and eat before we go.
Yep. I'm gonna go over and start waking people up.
Rise.
Tanasha once again wakes up gasping for air.
Are you okay there, Sinasha?
Yeah. Yeah? What? Something wrong?
You seem to wake up like gasping for air. It's a bit strange. Are you sure nothing's going on?
Just bad dream. Think. Sorry. Smells like breakfast.
Yes, we've been told we can come have some breakfast if we don't like.
Yes, please.
Just a question, because you're the second person asking in a row. Why does people keep asking me if I'm okay when they wake me up?
Well, it's a bit strange the way you just woke up there, to be honest.
Okay, just no one's ever explained it to me, so...
You just kind of wake up like gasping for air, like you can't quite get a breath in while you sleep.
That doesn't make any sense. Okay. I don't know. Okay.
Let's hope it's not something bad, I guess.
Yeah. I feel fine, so I don't feel like...
It's good then. That's good.
Just, yeah, bad dreams.
Maybe some breakfast will help.
Maybe I should look into my dreams sometimes. I don't know. We don't have anyone who can read dreams or anything. I don't know.
I can't read dreams, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, if you can think of anyone who can... Naoki,
Seems
do you
Naoki
have
can.
Yeah, I can read dreams. He just stands there waving. Hello.
If I've said it once this stream, I'll say it again. Anyone but the fucking druid, apparently.
Oh, you're that kind of druid.
I'm a dream walker.
Okay. We'll put a pin in that and have breakfast, I think.
Okay.
It's not something you can just, like, I'm assuming I have to be dreaming for you to do it?
Not necessarily. I kind of just need a description.
What if you don't remember your dreams?
Oh. Then I might actually have to tap into your dreams.
Okay. Well, we have more important things to worry about than whatever that is.
I'll do it next time we sleep.
Okay. Just don't put yourself in a position where it might impact us bringing back Emmeline.
Mm-hmm.
Time for eggs.
So as you walk
Eggs.
around to the other side of the cottage, she has a longer table made of wood, beautifully carved, that is sitting underneath this willow tree. The willow tree has these different bottles kind of woven in with the branches, and as the rising sun catches the light, kind of casts these twinkling lights of a variety of colors across the area that shadows this tree. She has a couple pitchers of freshly squeezed juice, and the main dish available to you is essentially a quiche, a baked like egg thing with mushrooms and peppers, and there's a little bit of cheese sprinkled on top, all local and fresh from her own homestead. Just kind of wiping her hands on an apron. I also made some biscuits, and I have some spread here as well.
Miss Brad.
I'm sorry?
Oh, you said spread, just kind of a...
Apple
kind?
fairy rose.
Fairy rose. Do you happen to have any spare fairy rose?
I have some in the garden. Actually, maybe it's pixie rose. Yeah,
Do we need pixie rose or fairy rose? I thought we needed fairy.
pixie rose.
Okay, we need pixie rose.
Pixie Rose.
Any chance you could spare some? Our friend has a condition that requires.
My
fairy
heart
rose
needs
for-
it.
Wouldn't you think your body needs it? She's suffering from a form of slow poisoning, and the fairy rose helps her filter it out.
I see. I'll be happy to help. But please eat and hope you enjoy.
It's not just like 2 tea biscuits in one cheek at once. It's just like chewing like
They
the
are
crazy
the
person.
most delicious buttermilk biscuits you've ever had in your life. Perfectly flaky yet fluffy on the inside.
Did she brush butter on them after they came out of the oven? So it seeped
I
into
said
the...
they're hot and they're ready.
Yeah.
What is it good?
It's hot and it's ready, Gee.
No, but if you brush butter on top of a tea biscuit, immediately as you came out, butter seeps into the biscuit and makes it. It's yeah.
Whatever would make it good happened.
Yeah.
You know, I really love, back home we got this type of spread. I think it's like a yeast extract. It's a nice pungent flavor.
Oh,
I don't think we ever had that at my house.
I know jams.
Yeast extract.
Yeah, it's called Gormite.
Gourmet. No, I'm just saying.
Is it like that worm drink that we had?
No. I said it's yeast extract.
Sounds very... Is that a southern thing?
No.
Okay. I've just never heard of it.
So Delphine will return. She will give you a vial of crushed petals. And she'll sit down and she'll start to serve herself as well. So where are you heading next?
We're seeking someone
Therese.
in Therese who has the ability to cast more powerful resurrection magics than most. For a price, they said.
Always comes with a price, doesn't it?
You wouldn't know anyone if you know the city. I mean, you're fairly close.
There's no particularly sacred or holy followers in Teresa I'm aware of that can go beyond simple revivify.
Might be somebody in the marsh close to the city.
The Dragonnel marshland is very hostile and dangerous. The presiding lord of Therese is temperamental and tends to stay within the city. If you have to venture through the marshlands, and you will have to venture through the marshlands if you wish to travel into it from the city on foot, just keep your wits about you.
Well, this party has wits to spare. Everyone think I was being sarcastic? You're so quiet.
I wasn't sure how to take comment, to be honest, so
You got this.
Yeah, we're fine.
we're
Okay.
fine. We're a strong team. Yeah, the confidence right now, guys.
I'm just groggy.
Just had a. Yeah, it's been a rough night.
Naoki, can you do anything with these crushed petals then?
Yeah, once it comes time, we'll just have to do that procedure as we were taught. I won't have Emlyn to help me, but I'll try my best.
We have like, well, I have on me at least, I think it was 2 or 3 months worth to last me, but at least we've now got some more.
Good.
I'm not anywhere near
Okay.
having to do any, am I, Michael?
You're good.
I don't know how long it's been. Okay, it's fine.
And we have a quiet moment when it's just us. We need to discuss our next step after Tyrus. But I suppose we should wait until we bring back Emmeline before we have a discussion. Unless you'd rather do that now, Percy.
I think it's probably better when we that we wait for Emmeline to straighten out our game plan, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Need the smartest person in the room back.
Ouch.
Wow.
Hey, she's a wizard. It doesn't mean what you think it means.
No, you guys are smart. Emmeline was too smart.
Well,
She's
I
like-
will say that you're also, if you're going to go to Kiradale, there's, I recently received some news when I was last in market that they're currently hosting a few of the nobles from the Sangesian Empire there.
Oh,
Oh,
Hmm.
is that unusual to have nobles from
You
the
you
Hidden
must
Kingdom?
meet with your enemies, even if it's diplomatic. They are close in nature and proximity around of the world to each other. It makes sense that they would at least meet to discuss things to avoid hostilities.
Right. I was almost felt like they would meet in a a safe third party location, but I suppose Drillworm's protections are so unique that it'd be the safest place to meet with the undead.
Not many people would dare challenge a nation of dragons. Any of the lords of Drillworm have enough power and ability to raise a city on their own.
Right.
well,
Certainly not a kingdom you would want to have against you, then. These biscuits are delightful.
Is there enough for me to take on the road with me? Or is that a bit too much to ask?
already packed you some snacks for the road.
Oh, brilliant.
thank you.
I'm learning how to make most of these foods back home. A lot of the things we did was from farm to table.
Oh, nice. Where are you from?
It's far away from here. A nation that all my life was at war with its neighbors, forced into battle. I'm from Dolinglad.
Oh, I'm glad. Oh. I heard mention of that in a footnote in one of the books I read, but I don't think the Seekers ever really... Was one of them from Dolenglad?
I'm not sure. I don't know who they are.
Oh, they're the ones who brought down the Tower of Allura.
Hmm.
Tears of Tumas, magic.
She'll take a look up into the sky. Well, sun's rising. I have chores I have to do.
Well, thank you very much for everything, and thank you for these petals. They're literally gonna keep me from dying, so I feel as though I'm forever in your debt. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you
for your
later.
hospitality.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's go.
As we start to leave, he'll turn back. You said Dolenglad, right?
Yes.
Tell me, does a symbol of a crow picking out the eye of a skull, does that ring any bells to you?
I believe, although I do not know from which house, I do believe that is one of the noble families of the Singisian Empire.
Easy. All right. Thank you for your help.
Have a safe journey.
I'll just
So-
nod.
So
Get back
give
with
a
the ghost.
smile, and smile that makes you feel safe.
And we all stab her at once. Take all of her stuff.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
that took a turn.
No.
You are
What
on
did we
one today.
No one does that. That was just me joking. Okay, well, we don't have time to waste.
Is it dragon
saddle
flying
up.
time?
Yeah, unless you all want to go to the beach. I know you were considering it. Percy specifically looks like he wants to go really bad.
I think helping Emmeline is more important right now.
I agree.
Yep. No beach for us.
No. Beach when we win.
We'll come back.
Yeah.
We'll bring
Right.
Emmeline too. She can learn beach.
Yeah, she can beach. We go to
Dragon
our
time.
dragonels. Do we have to do an animal handling check again? Or are we
Yes.
okay
God.
now?
You do not have to do an animal handling check again.
Oh,
You mount your dragonels and you take off towards the skies. And you begin to
Woo!
fly over the Gargarum River. How high would you all like to fly?
Is it
Ooh.
advised to fly high or to fly low?
It is a matter
I don't
of
know.
what you want to be closer to. Do you want to be close to the lake and like fly right above the water? Do you want to fly up in the
Ooh.
sky where you're more visible?
Oh.
I think we should.
I
go
say we fly higher so things can't jump out the water and eat us.
Yeah, like a giant octopus or.
So no
Yeah.
scenic water slide.
No, you can do that, Talia, but Percy's going up.
we do like air show formation though. We're all.
What if we fly not low enough to clog our wings with water, but also not high enough to melt the wax that holds our feathers onto our wings?
That's a good bet. I like.
that's good. It's a good reference.
it. Yeah.
It's a good reference.
Yeah. We all fly
Alright.
into space.
So you decide that you want to fly up into the air.
Like mid-level.
Thank you so much.
I mean,
okay.
technically, we're flying through the air at any level that we're flying, so...
We're flying higher above the lake because we don't want to be too close to it.
Right.
Could get nom-nommed.
Till we get attacked by things in the clouds.
Chomp.
Both are a trap. So, what happens?
It's a story for next time.
No.
Hey, that's my one.
It's a story
y'all-
for
Give me a
right now.
second. So as you begin to fly up to the air, you notice that in the distance, heading from the west to the east towards your direction, are some gray and dark storm clouds. As you're now flying from the very edge of the Gargam River, right about here. I'm pinging on the map. Actually, I'll let the entire stream see this. From about here towards Therese, which is here.
Yeah.
So basically the full length of the river. You guys are all over that.
We need to fly above the storm.
Certainly try.
These aren't airplanes. We will die. And those farm animals are persistent.
Really are.
I need you to leave me alone.
This is a
I'm
hint to turn them
Doing my best. There we go.
Yeah, Snippy actually had grabbed a bunch of farm animals and just biting their heads off and throwing the bodies into the water.
And as you're flying through the air, you find yourself caught into a downpour of rain. As it's pelting you at the speed that you're going, it stings your face. Lightning flashes followed by thunder shortly after. You feel the hairs on your arms and on the back of your neck begin to raise as electricity fills the atmosphere around you.
Oh, I'm gonna be blown up.
Hey, okay, why didn't you predict the weather?
Oh, I forgot. I was too distracted by the eggs.
Talia, what should we do?
I'm just hoping the lightning doesn't like come down on my heart and short circuit my heart and kill me. Not gonna lie.
Well, I can do this at least. And he like holds his umbrella up
Get struck by
closed so it doesn't.
Can I get a
And uses
perception
ball
check
lightning.
from someone?
I'll do it.
Or
22.
Good. That's pretty good.
22. The rain is starting to like blur your vision. And there's a reason why I give you, because you already have advantage in your part, but you have disadvantage in the storm, so it's straight roll. So 22. The rain is starting to blur your vision. Your clouds seem to like flow in and out. And you believe you start to see a shadow illuminated by the lightning, but it's hard to tell because you only see it in flashes of light.
Percy's just gonna start like with his one good hand doing like this kind of sign. They'll get what I mean.
What does that
No.
mean?
Genuinely, what?
You're not holding onto your reins.
What are you doing?
I think he's saying fly faster.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Razad, can you do that thing?
What?
The thing? The brain thing?
He's gonna create a link. What are you saying?
Can you connect Percy and a couple of us so we can communicate? Because I can't. He's doing things, and I don't know what that means.
You connect Percy and who else? I can do up to my proficiency bonus, so I'll do Talia because she's the best at riding her dragon, I guess.
Yes.
What's up, Percy?
There's something in the storm. Danger.
Oh, so
Sure.
that's what those hand signal was for then.
I wasn't
It
sure you'd
wasn't-
be able to hear me.
That
I
was
feel like it was
very
quite obvious.
It wasn't.
Big
Oh.
mouth, flying fast.
What?
Here
It
we
makes
thought the
perfect
lake
sense.
was
This
gonna
is
be a problem.
So
Guys.
It's gonna last for 8 hours, by the way.
Talia. Where are we going?
Raids.
There's something here.
I don't think I can even see.
What lives in a storm?
We should go down. You think danger and up high?
We could maybe try, but
Okay.
Does Percy know of any creatures that live in storms or get followed by storms?
Make a nature check.
Okie dokie.
can I help?
Yeah. So with advantage.
Oh, heck. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Who is
hear
all
them
linked
talk.
telepathically?
And Percy.
Okay.
I rolled it twice, but it's a 20.
It's a 20. So as you think about this, what you're thinking of, most likely there are elemental creatures or something from the elemental planes that can be in strong storms.
We ever catch a break?
Okay.
Well, at least we won't have the lightning hitting us.
I'll relay that to the to the
I feel
group.
like Naoki's trying to say something, but I can't quite hear him.
I have control over the storm.
Okay, but we think it's an elemental.
Well, still.
And as you're pondering on what this threat could possibly be, a number of spinning, swirling cyclones start to hurtle themselves towards the party as they fly on their
course.
dragonnels.
Of course.
And what happens
Okay.
next will
No,
be a
we
story
need to-
Yep, there it is.
for another time.
There it is.
No.
You do this every time.
So everybody, thank you so much for tuning into tonight's stream of Procedure Counters, and thank you so much to all the people who gifted subs this September, making it the best September yet and to date for our channel.
Yeah.
I would like to thank all of our role players for being part of tonight's session. We're gonna go ahead and start off with Rosad.
Session, everybody. Wonderful session. We all got new mounts that we are definitely never gonna lose or anything like that. We're just gonna fly around with them forever. Yeah, we got some discord in the party. It seems a little bit of discord. People are afraid to continue on this journey due to ominous messages from gods. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We are on our way to try and resurrect Emmeline. So hopefully that goes as planned, and we don't die to like a bunch of storm elementals or whatever the fuck we're gonna fight. Yeah. Let's hope for the best. With that, I'll pass it over to Quentin, aka Renatus.
Thank you so much, Jeremiah. Yeah, great session all around. Some really good RP moments in there. Had some really good little bit of character development all around, I would say. And yeah, I guess we'll have to prep for a fight next session. But we'll see where that goes. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I got. So as always, thank you to everyone who is chatting up in chat, and especially all those who were gifting subs and getting us all the way up to, I think, what was it, a level 7 hype train we got to?
Level
But
7.
yeah, that's huge for us and everything. But yeah, thank you all especially. And of course, thank you to our wonderful role players for bringing this amazing story to life. And speaking of amazing stories, thank you to our wonderful DM Michael for putting together such an amazing story for us to bring to life here each and every week that we can. And that's pretty much all I got. So with that, I will pass it on to Guy, who's playing Sinasha.
Yeah, it was a fun session. Lots of good contributions from everyone, getting to see a little from characters that we probably haven't seen much from yet. Emmeline's play was a little stiff today. Her performance was a little lifeless. So those are kind of my issues there. But she's a little bit dead during the long rest. Didn't quite work out. I kid.
Tomatoes.
But no, it was wonderful playing with everyone.
He's ghost allergic to tomatoes. Don't throw them.
Yeah, tomatoes, what they are. But yeah, it was a wonderful session. Really nice to see the emotion and somebody successfully talking to their gods. And us having some potential discord, as was pointed out by Jeremiah, but maybe they're not all set on this path. But like we said at the end of the session, that's a story for another day. I'm going to pass it on to Percival, who plays Josh.
Yep, that's how that works. No, really good fun session today. I like being able to customize my dragon to wherever I want him to be. And he's a beautiful, beautiful boy. Who's definitely not going to die next session in this mist. That's not going to happen because I won't let it happen. I'll heal only the dragon and no one else. So that's my plan. No, but good fun session. Good RP moments. Oh boy. As I feel like Percy has got to know Rosard a bit, and now, Rosard's being bad by Sinasha. He's in a little bit of a pickle that he didn't think he was going to find himself in, but no. We'll see what happens, I guess. But with that, he could be the bridge that fixes the problems. Wow. Wouldn't that be something? But no, I'll pass it on to Chloe, who plays Dead Emmeline, I guess.
Guy said that my performance was a little dead tonight, but I would have to argue that I felt like a bit of a ghost to everyone. I was being looked through the whole time, invisible perhaps. So, we have our gripes. But jokes aside, what a fantastic session. I find it ironic that I'm not able to partake and interfere perhaps, but it was super enjoyable to sit back and watch and get to design the dragon. Working on the notes tonight was incredibly fun. So I couldn't have had a better time. And that's really all I have to say. So thank you guys. Thank you to the chatters. Thank you to the donators. Epic stream tonight. Looking forward to the maid costume stream. Anyways, with that, I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Naoki, who is played by Isaac.
Hi. It was a really fun session. We got to do a lot of role playing, and it was pretty good. We actually got to explore our characters. I feel like we learned a lot about our characters, which usually isn't done a lot. I'm kind of running on fumes because I don't know if you can tell, I'm sick. But it was a great session, and I'm gonna pass it over to Michael.
I'm gonna pass it back to Talia.
Damn, that's crazy.
Invisible.
Anyway.
My name.
Cut him some slack.
I guess I'm the ghost. Guess I'm the ghost now. See, I'd never thought I'd feel so strongly towards a D&D campaign. This is the first ever one I've done, and I was nearly crying at this bro over a character. Oh my god. That's how attached we are to you, Chloe. But great session, to be honest. I like now I have 2 dragons, and I was just the absolute best at being able to ride a dragon. You'll suck, by the way. But now I could eat my words and maybe even die in this weird cyclone thing. But we'll see.
Kill us all.
Yeah. I don't know. I could get blown up. And then I blow up even more. And then blow up everyone. You never know. You never know anything with these.
At least we wouldn't have to worry about the world being taken over anymore.
Because most of it would be gone.
Yeah. We either save the world or it's not our problem anymore.
Yeah. And with that, I will now pass it back to Michael.
Thank you so much there, Megan, and thank you to all of our role players for being in tonight's session. You all did such a wonderful job, and I would like to thank once again our audience tonight. Claps for our audience. Woo! Yes. So thank you so much, everyone. We will see you here next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here at twitch.tv/LegitSouls for our next session of Prestige Encounters, as this is most likely the last stream of the week due to busy work schedules and so on and so forth. So we'll see you next time for our next live here on the channel. Can't wait as we play other games like Dead by Daylight, our community game night, which is becoming No Man's Sky, as we just completed Lichmar and its amazing layout and everything. And we'll continue on from there. Until next time. Bye!
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.